It never ceases to amaze me how these people just continue to run their mouth about black people. They are not satisfied. They can't even live their own lives without trying to figure out what black people are doing. Case in point, Steven Crowder, a piece of trash that's on YouTube that's just one strike away, I believe, from getting permanently banned from the platform forever, which would be a great thing. But this is the kind of guy that complains about black Santas. Like, he has a problem because Disney decided to put black Santas at their theme park. He says it's cultural appropriation. We've got people in Japan that dress up as Santa Claus. We got people all around the world in different countries that dress up as Santa Claus. How the hell is it cultural appropriation when Santa Claus is not an historic figure? Like he says Santa Claus is an historic figure. Santa Claus is not an historic figure. He is I don't even want to say mythical. He's a fake made up character for Christmas. Just like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay? Steven Crowder is one of those people that you can tell he has no problem speaking his mind. And you can tell he has no love for black people. He really doesn't have any love for anybody who's not white. And this is the kind of dude that if they did a YouTube boxing event, you guys have already seen me. I got muscle on me and everything. I would dedicate 6 months of my life to hard training for boxing. Let it be a boxing match. Let Steven Crowder get in the ring with me, and I'm not taking my words back, because if it would have happened, I will go along with it. Let me get in the ring with this man and knock him the fuck out. I would feel so good just to knock out a bigot. I would love it. I would love it, because it wouldn't even last that long. It would not last that long, I promise you. I have no patience and tolerance for these people, but they just love this. This is what I said the other day about the other video that I've done. These type of people love to fuck with us. They love to mess with us. They make their day by messing with black people. White people always wondering what black people are doing. Why do you care? Why do you care? Oh yeah, I forgot you want to steal ideas because you've been doing that for centuries. You stole all the innovative ideas that black people have done. They made the actual product, but you wouldn't let them get the patent, so you stole it and made it your own, like you were the one that did it. A lot of you people are not smart. A lot of you are not smart at all. You're not. You don't dominate basketball. You dominate sports that nobody cares about, like golf. And I mean, golf, you had Tiger Woods dominating that. They get mad at us because we do shit that they wish they could do. We talk a certain way that they don't know, that they can't even fathom of talking. When they do it, they sound stupid. They even tried to wear afros and locks, and it doesn't work for them because they look foolish when they do it. Everything that black people do, these racists and pieces of shit out there always want to copy. You hate us, but you want to be like us. You want to do what we do. You want to say what we say. Okay? A lot of sayings and expressions that black people have made up, all these white people are using now. All these Hispanic people, all these Asians, and everybody else who's non-black are using our sayings now. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. Because we are the ones who trend set. We are the ones who bring things to the forefront. We are the ones look at it like this. We already know we're the chosen people. We already know that. And I don't give a damn who's watching this, who's non-black, and roll their eyes and say, oh, you're full of crap. No, we're the chosen people. That's why everybody hates us. We don't look like anybody else. That's why they hate us. End of story. You got Santa Clauses who are black, and he's making jokes. I mean, let me let you hear what this bastard said.
Hiring black Santas. Oh, good. And before we get, Dave, have you ever seen a black Santa? I guess if I'm in the wrong mall, you?
The wrong mall.
Now,
Any mall.
Here's the thing. I don't
Talking about wrong mall. Dumbass.
Did you want a black Santa? What about your full black relatives? Were they like, I want a black Santa? If you had a black Santa show up, do you think you'd be like, oh, that must be one of his helpers from the mall?
I mean, it's obvious. All the ones in the mall, they're always helpers.
Yeah.
I did have.
It's obvious.
A family
Wow.
member that had a
Okay.
black Santa, like the glowing plastic black Santa in their yard.
How did it glow? Was it black light? Ouch. Ouch. You walk by Santa, your teeth turn blue?
Nobody should be surprised by this because these dudes have done this for years. They sit around and literally have meetings planning the demise of black people's existence. So why not have this guy come on here and talk about black people this way? He has a problem with a black Santa Claus, a black Santa Claus statue. He says, is it black light? You think you're funny. You're not even funny, dude. You're the kind of dude that I can't say certain things because of YouTube. I know. I know about your guidelines, YouTube, but this is the kind of guy, like I said, step into the ring and get knocked out. You get embarrassed in front of the whole world. And I'm not taking it back, just in case it ever does happen. He wants to get in the ring. I'll be the one to step in and get in the ring with him and knock his ass out. I don't like people like this. I really don't. They run their mouth, but then when you step to them and you see them in person, they're not ready for the smoke that you got. Because trust me, I got that energy on here and offline. I don't play with racists. I don't play with bigots. I got no tolerance for them. I don't got no tolerance for these people, mostly these people, if you know who I'm talking about. I don't have any patience for these particular type of people. I really don't. I really don't. I'll have more patience for my own people before I have patience for any of these sons of bitches here. I promise you that. But this guy runs his mouth. He's going to wind up getting himself kicked off of YouTube. He's going to wind up getting himself kicked off of a platform, have to find himself another means of talking to people and running his racist rants and shit like that, because everybody has a right to have any type of Christmas they want. And if they have a Christmas that appeals to Asian people, Indian people, any type of people, black people, whatever, they have that right. I don't see why it's a problem for you. Oh, but then again, I do understand, because you think that because the color of your skin, you think you can tell anybody what the fuck to do, and what you say is word. So anything that goes against what you are is wrong. I understand. I don't play with these racists. I don't play with these bigots out here. I'm not gonna laugh when you say racist things. I might punch you in your mouth. You know, I'm just saying that might happen to happen. That might happen to happen. Okay, let's just leave that up in the air like that so YouTube doesn't get mad. Because I know YouTube is so sensitive. You allow this piece of shit, but then again, they don't. They get ready to get this motherfucker off here anyway. But you know, this is the kind of shit that I'm talking about. This is what they do. They sit around and joke around about black people and nooses, and they joke around about, they think all this shit is funny. It's funny to joke about someone getting dragged by a car or a truck. It's funny to joke about people getting lynched. It's funny to talk about a black woman, you know, getting assaulted sexually. That's funny to them. They find that shit to be funny. That should already tell you what kind of nature and what kind of beast we're dealing with here. What kind of animal we're dealing with here. Because you can't be human when you're acting like this. This is not something that human people do. But they sit around doing shit like this, and it makes it does make sense, because when you're that type of person, you would do stuff like this. You would do evil and vicious and disgusting, despicable things like this. But this is what they do all the time. They care more about what we're doing with our existence than what they're doing with their own. That's why their numbers dwindle now. That's why their numbers are going down and decreasing every single minute. And they're pissed about it, because when you're someone who is supposedly on the top, and now you're being knocked off and down the food chain, so to speak, you're going to do everything you can to fight for your survival, and that's what they're doing. But even when they were on the so-called top, in their opinion, okay, they still wanted to plan the demise of black people. Why do you... I don't really care, but I'm just saying, why do you hate black people so much? It makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. But then again, when a logical mind thinks about it, like I said in the beginning of this video, all the inventions and innovation that we brought to this world, people are using things that we have created centuries ago, you know, that still are important today. You know, the stick shift, the open heart surgery, 3D graphics, you know, cameras, central heating, refrigeration, okay? Umbrellas. We've invented everything. Locks. I could go on. The list goes on. I know about these things. I've done my research. What have they contributed to it? Oh, they stole it. That's right. They stole it and made it their own. Pretended they done everything. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you celebrate Christmas, I'm glad for you. I don't really care this year. I lost a lot of people from this COVID shit and from heart attacks and stuff. So it ain't nothing that I'm really going to be celebrating this year. I'm not really into the spirit anyway. Not even with the new year. The only thing with the new year is I'll be happy I get to see another year. You guys, I'll talk to you soon. I love you all. And stay safe.